What is up, people of the moon and people of the earth? I am just a simple new type, and in this video, we are diving into the correct century and Turn A Gundam. This is the last series to use traditional cell animation techniques before we get into the weird digital chins that is Gundam Seed. If you are in North America and watching this currently in November of 2023, you can watch this series on the Gundam Info YouTube channel as a part of the Gundam Fan E Festival. According to Tomino, all AU and UC timelines lead to Turn A in the correct century. And yet, G-Reco exists, and that just ruins everything. Anyways, let's get into this. What is the correct century? Before the correct century, there was a war between Earth and space that waged on for centuries. This time was known as the Dark History. A mysterious Gundam is used to destroy all technology and return civilization to a pre-industrial state. This new pre-industrial state is the start of the correct century. However, there was a race of people that survived on the moon as well. This moon race created a utopian society and terraformed it. They also create mobile suits. On Earth, the people have found relics of what were once mobile suits during archaeological digs, but never created them for themselves. Most of the people of Earth are still using prop planes around the beginning of this story. What happens when two human races evolve in two separate environments and then finally meet? Let's find out. But first, let's talk about what Earth looks like around 2343 CC. Earth is broken up into 6 continents: North America, South America, Antarctica, Gallia, Africa, and Asia. We will be focusing on North America for now, specifically the state of Inglesia. On the banks of the river is Noxus City, the capital of Inglesia. The ruling class helps keeps the city afloat as they are on the pinnacle of mass production. Castle Bostonian is home to the ruling family, the Linefords, with Gwyn Lineford being the one holding the city together currently. Vicinity Town is a small mining town near Noxus City. This is where the Heim family live and where our main character works. The Mountain Cycle is the location of Vicinity Town's coming-of-age ceremony. This is the location of the titular Turn A Gundam, as well as where a few other mobile suits are buried. There is much more to Inglesia, North America, and Earth, but that is all we need to know for now. We will discuss more of Earth and the Moon later. 2343 CC. 3 kids, Lauren Sahak, Fran Dahl, and Keith Legge, launch towards Earth in the mobile suit flat. The FLAT L06D flat, referred to as the high heel, is a general-purpose mobile suit mainly used for atmospheric re-entry. FLAT stands for Flexible Ladder Actuator Technology. It has a beam rifle and missile launcher and can burrow itself into the ground. The 3 kids go their separate way. Lauren goes skinny dipping in the river. He chases after his toy that gets lost but gets swept up by the current. He is saved by 2 sisters, Kihel and Sochi Heim. They take him to their house to get some rest. He departs, but is told about the coming-of-age festival happening in town. He goes to see what the festival is all about. 2 years have passed since this festival. 2345 CC. Lauren goes to the Heim family house, where the father gives Lauren a job as their chauffeur after working hard in the mines for the past 2 years. He also meets Gwyn Sard Lineford, who was also the one who saved Lauren from a coyote years earlier. While in town, Lauren runs into Keith, who is working at a bakery. Fran joins them and they have a reunion. They haven't heard from the moon since their landing 2 years ago. Sochi spies on Lauren and his comrades. Lauren drives out to the middle of nowhere and begins digging. He finds something underground. Lauren looks up to the moon and yells out to the moon race to hurry. Sochi is still doing a little spying. Sochi doesn't want to be like her sister and wants to join the militia. Meanwhile, they prepare for another coming-of-age ceremony. The militia are gathering. They are planning on having their militia parade around the same time as the coming-of-age ceremony. The militia has a giant display of military prowess. Lauren meets with Keith and Fran. Lauren is trying to be a citizen of Vicinity Town. Gwyn wants Lauren to work for a man named Sid. Meanwhile, Lady Kihel learns that Gwen has a contact with the moon race. Kihel is currently attending college but wants to have a job that helps the everyday people. The Coming of Age festival begins again. Sid is wandering around the Coming of Age ceremony looking for something. Sochi chooses Lauren as her partner for the festival. They start performing the ritual when suddenly a loud noise is heard from afar. The militia engage with the Scarecrow. The JMA 0530 Model U Wodom, also known as the Scarecrow to the militia, is a large mobile suit designed for anti-ship warfare. It stands tall at 40 meters and has a unique shape that is supposed to strike fear into the people of Earth. It has an anti-beam cannon capable of destroying a city, missile launchers, and Vulcans. It also has nanoskin armor with self-healing capabilities. Only the surface armor can be repaired, however. The Moonrace, Po Aiji, is piloting the Wodom. She is doing damage to Noxus City. Back at the festival, Lauren and Sochi are by the shrine. A sudden blast makes a landslide occur. The rubble around the shrine fall during the blast to reveal a mobile suit. Lauren refers to the mobile suit as the White Doll. Sochi and Lauren get inside the mobile suit. Lauren wonders how there are even mobile suits on Earth. This mobile suit is the Turn A Gundam. The system Turn A99 Turn A Gundam was originally designed during the Dark History, and its intent was to protect the solar system from outside forces. Turn A is powered by a DHGCP type, or discontinuous hyperoscillation gauge collapsing pile power plant, in its abdomen, which is essentially an artificial black hole. It has a Gundam hammer, abdomen beam cannon, and beam rifle. It is said to be the culmination of all advanced technologies from generations past. Because of this, it is equipped with so many specialty weapons, like a core block system, an eye field, and even teleportation. Of course, it is known for the Moonlight Butterfly, which we will discuss in later videos. The mobile suit fires its weapon. It happens to hit Poe, and she retreats. She is also stunned to find mobile suits on Earth. The cockpit seems to be located in the junk of the Turn A. Lauren finds a button that literally descends a ball from the groin of the Gundam. The militia are attacking the Scarecrows as it terrorizes the city. The people begin to evacuate. Poe finds their prop planes quite amusing. She fires a beam at the plane. It takes out the planes along with a good chunk of Noxus City and vicinity town. Lauren finds the Gundam. It is very similar to the Operation V manual that Amado Ray initially found on Grandpa Gundam. Sid and his assistant runs into Lauren in the Gundam. He explains to Lauren that the Gundam comes from the Dark History. Sid informs Gwen of the situation. He wants to start excavating in the area to see if they could find any more mobile suits from the past. They return to the Heim home to find that it has been destroyed and that Master Heim is dead. Sochi yells at Lauren for not protecting her father. Lauren invokes the power of Bright and slaps Sochi. Poe is told by Phil Ackman to find the Mustache Gundam and capture it. While at Master Heim's funeral, Keith comes and visits Lauren. Keith suggests that they go dig up the flat that brought them to Earth. Back at the Turn A Gundam, Lauren is starting to get the hang of piloting. He decides to take it out for a spin. Lauren's computers pick up on incoming WADs along with WODOMs. The MRC U-11D, Walking Dumpling, referred to by the militia as the Armadillo, is a tiny anti-personnel suit. Unlike the WODOM, this is very susceptible to damage by the militia's weapons. It has Vulcan guns, a 3-barrel machine gun, a rocket grenade launcher, a Gatling machine gun, a drill, and a pile bunker. WADs surround Turn A Gundam and stun it. This is interesting. The WADs stand around 7 meters tall, which is really tiny, while the Turn A Gundam is around 20 meters tall. On top of that, the WODOM comes in at a whopping 40 meters, which is double the size of the Gundam. This universe so far contains the most diverse mobile suits in terms of size. Certainly, Universal Century has Big Zan, and G Gundam is, well, G Gundam. But for the most part, all mobile suits have been at relatively similar sizes. Lauren dodges Poe's WODOM. He makes his escape into the forest. Lauren is able to take out some WADs, and he even shakes one WAD like a baby. The militia comes in to assist Lauren, but he thinks they are being too aggressive. Their attacks are useless on the Wodam, but the Wads are getting beaten up. Many mourn for their loss in Noxus City. Kihil and her mother is informed that Master Heim is dead. The mother passes out. It begins to rain in Noxus City. Sochi is depressed and bedridden. Lauren goes and meets with Poe. He tells her that he is also a moonrace. She takes him to their base. Many Earth people protest outside their camp. Here, Lauren meets with the Diana Counter. The Diana Counter is a faction that follows the Queen of the Moon, Diana Sorel. They also do her bidding. An important member involved in this conversation is Harry Ord. This is the Char clone of our rival character, even though he will actually never see Lauren as a rival. He is a skilled pilot who is loyal to the Queen and hides himself behind his glasses. Others include Phil Ackman, Poe, and Captain Aiji. Harry mentions that his sumo is about the same height as his Turn A Gundam. However, Lauren lies to the team about his involvement with the Gundam. The Diana Counter meet with Gwyn as well as Kihil, who is working as a stenographer. The Diana Counter mention how similar Kihil looks to the Queen. It seems that the Moonrace wants control of the entire Sunbelt territory. The Sunbelt territory is the southern part of North America and resembles Mexico in many ways. While negotiating, Captain Aiji is shot with a crossbow by a rogue command named Inura, who wanted revenge for his family. Harry tries to shoot Gwyn, but Inura takes the bullet for Gwyn. They call a truce for now and end the negotiations. Meanwhile, Sid is digging in the mines. While digging, he happens to come across mobile suits that are remnants of the dark history. And that will do it for this episode. This is an interesting approach to a Gundam series. Unlike most universes, this is set in an era similar to that of the 20th century of our time, instead of a technologically advanced race. American designer Sid Mead also did some of the designs on the Turn A Gundam. He is also known for his concept work on movies like Blade Runner. I really dig the design of the Mustache Gundam. In our next episode, we will learn more about other Earth nations as well as more information about the Moon. We will also finally meet Diana Sorel, Queen of the Moon, and some will find out that Lauren is in fact a part of the Moon race. But that will do it for now, Moon Peeps. Remember that you can always bring a toy fish to cover up your junk. Peace.